We often think that we need to practice either design thinking or agile, but in fact, these two methodologies complement each other perfectly well. Imagine you want an apple pie. Would you go to a cafe, buy it in a bakery, or cook it by yourself? That's a question for design thinking, which works with the why of a problem and helps to define the best solution. Agile methods come in handy when you follow the recipe to prepare the pie. Here you focus on the how of the project delivery. Hi, I'm Eleken, the founder of Eleken design agency. Over the years of working with clients, I witnessed dozens of product development processes. Some were effective, some were, well, less so. In today's video, I'll explain the meaning of two most popular product management buzzwords, Agile and design thinking. I'll also reveal the way to combine two methodologies with one project so they can complement each other. If you find this video useful, please like, subscribe and hit the bell button. Now let's start by explaining both concepts. What is design thinking? Design thinking is an approach to problem solving. It helps you to come up with an optimal solution at the crossroads between what's possible, what people want, and what makes money. Design thinking is a step-by-step process. You start by trying to emphasize with your users' needs. In the first phase of design thinking, where you gain the real insight into users and their needs. You Google, do field studies and quantitative interviews to collect and analyze information about what users do, say, think and feel. The result of this step is collecting an overwhelming volume of information. During step 2, you define the problem you want to solve. Step 1 leaves you with mounds of raw data gathered from your research. Now you're blankly staring at all that data and thinking, what's next? Next, you need to narrow down the data, crystallize your understanding of who you are designing for and define the problem users have. Step 3 is to ideate. As users' needs and pains start to clear up, you'll see some room for innovation. Time to brainstorm potential solution inside your design team and come up with something new. The next step is to prototype. The role of a prototype is to simulate the user experience of system you're going to build. At the early stage of the design process, prototypes can be pencil sketches, PowerPoint slides, cardboard models, or Figma wireframes. Step number 5 is testing. Testing gives the feedback you need to iterate on the prototype. If your ideas make you do wrong thing or right thing but in the wrong way, this stage is your chance to figure things out. Now we know how design thinking makes product discovery work. Let's move forward with Agile methodology and product delivery. What is Agile? Agile is a methodology for developing software. It was born as an antidote to the waterfall methodology that worked well for hardware but totally failed with apps. Agile helps to build an efficient delivery process that divides work into realistic manageable sprints. Each sprint consists of 4 steps. The first one is planning, a stage where a team agrees on sprint goals and priorities. The second one is implementation, a period of time during which sprint goals have to be completed and made ready for review. The third one is review. That happens at the end of the sprint, to approve and refine the results when needed. And the last one is retrospective. At the sprint retrospective, the team reflects on the past sprint challenges and come up with the ideas on how to deal with them during the next sprint. Now, how to combine Agile and design thinking? Here we're talking about combining product discovery and product delivery. After you emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, and test the solution, you either admit that it's a suitable one or understand that you need to develop a new solution. In the latter case, you launch one more design thinking cycle. If everything is fine, you start with production that goes through planning, implementation, review, and retrospective stages of an Agile sprint. Now you take your solution in public and start getting users' feedback. But it's not time for the rest yet. With user feedback, you get fuel to relaunch your design thinking process, starting with emphasizing and negative comments, defining problems, come up with new solutions, prototyping and testing. Because guess what? Design is a process, not an event. That's all for now. I hope that was helpful. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I see you in the next video.